We are not looking for single charismatic individual leadership. This is a time that calls upon each of us to be leaders in this process.
We will see another Renaissance era of a real step forward in human discovery, political systems, technology. I think we'll see a paradigm shift in technology from chugging to something that's really elegant, the sort of biomimicry, the kind of sailing with resources, abundant resources we have all around us instead of destroying them. And there will be some real significant landmark human discoveries, and we'll live better lives, better, happier, healthier, saner, nicer, more integrated lives.
The year is 2030. Budgeting carbon impact is an everyday activity, resulting in the emergence of new values. Meet Tony and Joe. So, what's your idea of a perfect holiday?
We like going on little adventures, and she can only sit on the beach for a day or so.
For the last 10 years, we've been staying close to home. We've always had great holidays, and our carbon rating is in the green.
The Zero Carbon Travel Network is the best way to travel and have a good carbon rating.
What is the benefit of a good carbon rating?
Freedom, as it turns out. We didn't know that in the beginning.
We started investing in our carbon rating when they did the pilot in 2010. Why wait, we thought?
We've had positive impact for the last 8 years. Feels great. It's benefited us and now our kids because we can pass it on to them. In fact, we just got a letter from the ministry congratulating us.
We're on 3 green diamonds. And now we've earned the right to go where we want. And we thought we might splash out and spend a little carbon to celebrate.
So how are you going to spend carbon and feel good about it?
Well, for us it feels really wrong to do something that costs carbon.
We never want to go into a carbon deficit.
But we'd love to go further afield for once. We thought about, you know, an offset resort. We thought the transpolar blimp.
But that takes 4 days each way. We've only got 2 weeks.
We'd love to go to Nepal, but you need special training to go there these days.
And of course, right, we couldn't tell the neighbours we were going that far. It's just not the done thing these days, is it?
So, Tony and Joe, what are you going to do?
Well, we asked ourselves, what do we really need?
We realised that having little adventures is our thing.
Yeah. The best thing we could do was to go on holiday to somewhere that actually needs tourism.
So even though we're spending carbon, we're helping people.
So we chose Florida.
It's been really tough for them since Hurricane Higgins, and Tony's a builder, so we've signed up to spend a few days repairing a school.
It's not carbon free, but it's a trade-off, isn't it?
The rich nations had the capacity to go to places like Africa or Latin America or Southeast Asia and extract the raw commodity resources. And they said to all the people there, no, you give up subsistence farming. You don't feed your family. You grow this high-value crop that we're going to take at a very low price because we can sell it in Walmart. And quality of life degraded around the world. We realized that this is a lousy way to trade. This doesn't make friends, it makes enemies. And we are homogenizing the world. Uniqueness of culture is vanishing. Language was vanishing. In Ecotopia, there is a rich trade around the globe.
In the past decade, consumer demand has changed the business landscape more fundamentally than politics has ever managed to do. Since consumers started voting with their euros, virtually all businesses have turned to operating in a carbon-neutral fashion.
People began to trade where it was to their advantage, not otherwise, to grow what they needed locally, to produce what they needed locally, to ensure that they had reliable sources of food, energy, water, housing, healthcare, sanitation, transportation, using world best practice in sustainable ways to provide all of those. And they could then sell what it was that someone on the other side of the planet wanted because they would prize it as being unique. But they no longer had to sell their basic commodity resources at depressed prices and keep labor rates low in order to be able to sell anything to buy what they believed they needed from outside. So trade became a way of enhancing quality of life, not a race to the bottom.
All of us play different roles. and there's no one actor who's going to have a predominant role in this. We have to recognize that, we have many multiple identities. We're consumers, we're investors, we're educators, we're citizens, and some of us move in the policy world and some of us in business and in the civil society sector. But each of us has to work together. We have to overcome this hang-up of not working with other sectors. We're in this together.
Children today don't know where life comes from. They don't know where their food comes from. In 2030, they will be part of growing their food in their schools. The schools will have gardens that are part of the educational program. And you can learn, for example, to do math by counting bushels of production within the school. The children will be cooking the food that they are producing within the school. And the distinction between school and play will be dissolving because it'll be more fun.
Hi, I'm Petunia. I go to Gore Middle School in DC. Check out this new sweatshirt. I made it in craft class. It's made from old Barbie dolls. Isn't it cool? I can't wait for my friends to see it. I fill up my water bottle every morning from our rain system. My dad said they used to have water fountains at school. I don't get it. This is my dog, Rocky. He gets into the compost all the time. Crazy. My elementary school is much further away, but now every kid has to go to a school that they can walk to. In the spring, I just do a bike pull with my friends. Check it out, another nuclear rally. My favorite class is consequences. I think it's cool the way everything is connected. Like when we tried to stop global warming by putting mirrors in space back when I was born. It cooled the earth all right, so much that some people couldn't raise their crops, and it caused all sorts of problems. We're so lame sometimes. Check out my new Kindle. My favorite band is the Colin Rainey Experiment. I wish bands still toured and stuff, but I guess it's too expensive now. That's okay. It's eggplant day at lunch. I love the eggplants we grow here. Eggplant parm is my favorite. I actually planted some eggplant seeds when I had gardening first semester. When I grow up, I want to be an energy representative for the U.S. I know it's a tough job, but we all need to keep working together around energy needs. There's plenty of sun and wind to go around. People need to relax. I'm so sick of all the fighting happening all the time. But all in all, life is good. My friends and I will continue to take care of the planet. It's our home. I better not be late for practice.